What's up, everybody? Back for another Q&A. Um, I was bored tonight, so I didn't really have any other plans. And I did invite some friends for this Q&A, so they should come in here within a little bit if they decide to join. But hold on just 1 second. I'm going to refresh this for a second. I'll be right back. There we go. Now we're looking better. So, yeah, I did send some of my friends the link to come in, so if they got time, then we'll have some fun, chat about movies. This will be the last Q&A I'll do for a little while, so probably, I don't know when the next Q&A will be, but it will be the last Q&A I will do for at least a week. So, hold on. Let me open up. Got Jared in here. What's going on, Jared? Oh.
I'm doing okay.
There we go. Now I hear you. Just for a second, I couldn't hear you. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, hey, boy, you there? You there? So, but, you know.
Right after you sent me the invite, I was watching your review of Megan.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I did post my review for Megan. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out my collection. Jesus Christ. I was looking at a comment and then I just thought collection. I meant go check out my review for Megan that I just posted not too long ago. I really enjoyed it. So we get some more people in here. I just sent the link to some other people. See if I can get somebody else in here. So Steven says he can't join since he's going to watch The Void. It's all right, man. Sounds good. Thank you for letting us know. I do not know, man. Here, just give me like
You cannot tell time?
No, I could tell time. I'm just trying to see if I'm just trying to check for some stuff. Check some stuff here really quick. I don't know what was going on for a second, but it is what it is, I guess. But just gonna take a little sip. Oh man. But how are you doing today, Jared?
Fine. What about you?
I don't know, man. I kind of had a little bit of a rough night last night because I was trying to convince my parents to take me to go see Megan, so that way I could that way I wouldn't have to worry about going on Sunday because I wanted to hang out with my parents on Sunday, so or like go out and do stuff with my parents. So I should have specified here because I'm a freaking idiot, but I convinced them to take me to go see it today, and yeah. What's going on, Charles Clayton? How are we doing, man?
So the last couple of days I've been doing thumbnail for Rise. Popcorn with Grant.
Oh yeah, Grant and also for my watch alongs also. So again, if you guys need any thumbnails for like reviews or watch alongs, don't be afraid to talk to Jared, because he has a good help with that. He does review because, well, in regards to my content and also for Grant, he does review thumbnails for Grant, and he does watch along thumbnails for me, because I really don't feel like explaining it. Like, I was trying to find a way to explain it, and then I was like, nah, I don't feel like talking about it. But
Mostly the watermark.
that's better. But review thumbnails, I can take. I mean, those I can take care of, because all I have is just like the background, the title of the movie, and movie review of my face on there. So, and they charge like $4 per week for my for the app I use to make my thumbnails. So I'm like, no thanks. I ain't paying $4 a week. I can do $4 a month, but not $4 a week. I tried getting Canva so that way I could not have a problem with it, but apparently not. Hasn't been working for me.
Sometimes I go overboard with the thumbnails. Make too many.
You're good, man. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you're good with thumbnails. Like, because some of them I will take screenshots of that you post on your story, and I'll have them under consideration. Like, if I have like watch alongs that I want to do in the future, like you got me like the menu.
If you screenshot, it lowers the quality.
But I can still see it though. I mean, it's not like super blurry, so where I can't see it. Like, but it still works. Like, I don't know, but yeah, it still worked. So I was able to get it taken care of. But it is what it is. So,
Been trying new things today. The thumbnail.
like what?
You seen the photos from my Instagram story? The newest one?
Yeah, I think it was wasn't it for Dragon Ball Z or something? Is that what it is?
No, the frame.
Oh, the frame. Yeah, I saw the frame on it. That was really cool.
That's why I'm trying new things with it, instead of just having the image and the title.
Gotcha. So, anyways, let's see. Home Video Junkie is in here. What's going on? Says, have you seen any 2023 films yet? Yep.
Nope.
Oh, how opposite. Yep. Nope. But yeah, I've seen Missing, Megan, Sick, The Pale Blue Eye, and Jungle. I mean, it's supposed to be John G, but it's supposed to be called Jungle, for crying out loud. But yeah. But yeah, I loved Missing. I really enjoyed Megan. Oh, You People. That's right. I did watch You People as well on Netflix. I don't know why I forgot about that one, but
What's your thoughts
watched-
on it?
what?
So, what's your thoughts on You People? I heard
It was
mixed
okay.
things.
I liked it. It was okay. They were. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't amazing, but I liked it. The two guys that I wanted to watch the movie for, I was like, yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it's not perfect, but I liked it. So yeah. Eric, what's up, Eric? Says, how are you doing, The Last of Us? I've not been watching it yet. I'm waiting till the entire season is finished, so that I can watch it.
I don't have HBO Max, so
Yeah, that's not gonna. I'll be there. The View with Drew, what's going on? Says, hey, what's up? And I love your little Logan avatar. Becca's in here saying You People is awful. Sorry, I liked it. It was okay. And Shotgun Wedding was also bad. I'll watch it, but I don't know.
I've been mostly hearing mixed things about Shotgun Wedding.
I mean, it is on Amazon Prime, so I mean, I'm not gonna force myself to sit down and watch it, but I'll give it a shot. Megan and Pale Blue Eye are technically 2022. Well, guess what? I don't care. It's my list, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the year says 2022, but technically,
Doesn't matter. I can still count it as a 2023 movie. Like,
in theaters, it was worldwide, so technically it's 2023.
exactly. That'd be like saying, which one? What's a good one that I could think of? That, like, Sick. Sick is technically a 2022 movie because it was released at Fantastic Fest in 2022, but it dropped on Peacock this month in 2023. So it counts as the 2023 movie. Because that's when, like, pretty much everybody else was able to see it. And not just, like, film festivals and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, says, have you seen all 10 Best Picture nominees for 2022? No. I have not seen every single one of them. I've seen a few of them.
Same here.
Okay, good. My iPad still has some battery left. Crap. I'm going to go to my 2022 list for the ones that I have seen. So that way I can actually kind of give an answer, like, to this. Let me see. So yeah, we had Top Gun Maverick, which is it really any surprise that that's my pick to win Best Picture? Like, any surprise at all? I loved it. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was another one. Elvis is another one that also was nominated for Best Picture. The Banshees of Inisherin was also nominated. What else was nominated? Oh yeah, Avatar: The Way of Water, which if it wins, no. Nothing else to say. And then Tar was also nominated for Best Picture, which I did. I did watch it recently. And yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like the best thing by any means, but I did enjoy it. I'm just trying to pull them up so that way I can remember which ones also that I didn't point out yet. Oh, back. I clicked on one of them for a second. Silly me. So yeah, as I said, Top Gun, Everything Everywhere, Banshees, Avatar, Elvis, Tar. All Quiet on the Western Front was also nominated. Women Talking, haven't seen it. Triangle of Sadness, haven't seen it. And The Fablemans, still haven't seen it. So, but I think the one that's gonna take it home, just personally speaking, well, just speaking off the award leaderboards, I would say either Everything Everywhere All at Once or The Banshees of Inisherin. But my personal pick is Top Gun Maverick.
I just rewatched Everything Everywhere Out at Once yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. So wait, let me try to help you out here. So you've seen Top Gun and All Quiet on the Western Front and Everything Everywhere All at Once, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Which one out of those three is your pick to win it?
Mostly Everything Everywhere at Once, because the film is more original.
Yeah, it's very unique. I'll give it that. It is a great. It is a great movie. I'll tell you that. But I'm just wanting Top Gun to take it home, because if you guys have been following my channel, a lot of my videos or streams lately, I've been gushing about Top Gun Maverick because it's an awesome movie. And if you don't think it's an awesome movie, shut up. Home Video Junkie watched The Guilty a few days ago, the Danish version. Okay. If he was referring to the American version, then I would have a comment on it. But Nick, what's up, Nick? Says Top Gun is kind of overrated. That's fine. That's totally fair, man. I mean, there are some people that I know that say it's overrated, but can't relate. I love it so much. I think the only films that have a shot at winning are Everything Everywhere, Banshees, and Fablemans. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
fair.
do agree.
But the one I want to win is Top Gun. Because again, as I
The
said,
Oscars.
yeah, but they're very picky. Like, especially with some of their other categories, I think they're extremely picky. Like, because sometimes they'll nominate a performance that should not even be there. Like, let me see. Or like a movie that doesn't deserve to be in there. Even though it might still be a good movie, it wouldn't deserve to be in there. Like, The Sea Beast was good. It was nominated for Best Animated Feature. But I don't think it deserved to be in there over The Bad Guys. I think The Bad Guys was better than The Sea Beast. So. Let's see. Becca's list from best to worst. Everything Everywhere. Okay. Woman Talking. Haven't seen it. Tar. Very good movie. Triangle of Sadness. Haven't seen it. Top Gun. Not going to say anything, but it is a great movie. It is still my favorite movie of 2022, and I will die on that hill. Let's see. Number 6, Elvis. It's an awesome movie. Number 7, All Quiet on the Western Front. Great. Avatar. It's good, but good God, man. The amount of praise that movie has been getting. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are smoking, because that film is not that great. It's a good movie.
Did you hear the news? They already surpassed Force
What do I
Awakens.
care? Yeah, but what do I care? It's not better than Force Awakens. It's not. So, suckers. I'm sorry.
See you later, suckers.
Or no, you got to do the Mr. Wolf thing. So long, suckers. There you go, like that. Like, okay, for like the past few times I've gone to the theater, including when I went to go see, like the both times I went and saw Puss in Boots, when I went and saw Missing, and Megan. It's always been packed because of Avatar, and I'm like, why? There's better movies than that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to try to judge you guys too hardly for that, but just personally speaking, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Pinocchio should win Best Animated Picture, hands down. I can agree with that, but that's not my pick. If I'm being honest with you. If everybody follows my channel, I think you guys would know which one's my pick. I think Jared already knows what it is. What do you think it is? Let's see. Viewer Drew says, would it be cool if an Avengers, let's see, an Avengers team happened between Wolverine, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Ghost Rider, Blade, Punisher, and Ben Grimm and the Thing? That would be cool, but I don't really see it happening. I have no idea. That's just, I don't know. That just might be me. So, I didn't see it in IMAX because I have a standard theater, so I don't get that experience. So,
Did The Hobbit do the same 48 frames per second?
The Hobbit?
Yeah, I heard something about a Hobbit doing this
I
48
think
films.
I don't know exactly which one, but I thought Gemini Man did 48 frames per second.
No, that was 60.
Well, but I'm sorry, guys. I honestly kind of don't get the hype for Avatar, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a good movie, but I just don't see like everybody's like perspective on it. Like saying like, "Oh my god, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread." No. Sorry. Let's see. For Home Video Junkie, Everything Everywhere, Fablemans, Banshees, Tar, Avatar, Top Gun, and Elvis. People just being sheep. Same with Top Gun and most blockbuster films. On Avatar's front, I can agree with that, but Top Gun, absolutely not. No. Top Gun is like, that movie is the best. You don't need me to tell you that. How about HFR also? Okay. Titanic is doing it next month. Cool.
Yeah,
but I'm
they're
not
re-releasing it.
I know they're
4K.
re-releasing. I know they're re-releasing it, but I'm just not. I don't think I'm going to go see that honestly in theaters. I mean, I have the Blu-ray, so I mean, like, I have it on Blu-ray, so I don't. I mean, yeah, I know I should go to the theater to go see it, but it's not like one of those films I'm going to rush to see.
I still have it on DVD.
Yeah, you need some upgrading. Let's see. Charles says, I'm surprised Puss in Boots has not won Best Animated Film of 2022, just the amount of rave reviews I've been hearing. Well, it is the best animated film of 2022. It is. It's better than Pinocchio. Yeah, better than Pinocchio, better than Turning Red, better than, and yes, Movies and Trains, better than Intergalactic. Well, I mean, I know he loves that movie, but I don't know, man. Puss in Boots is just amazing. already seen it twice in theaters, and that was the movie I would go give my support to theater in theaters with. And hey, Jared, you actually want to know something funny? When I
What?
got to the theater, I actually almost accidentally bought a ticket for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish to go see it a third time. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost went and saw it a third time, but I stuck to my word. I was like, I'll just go see Megan. So, Lord of the Rings is kind of overrated. It's called Middle Earth for a reason. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not the biggest fan of them, and I do find them overrated. I mean, great movies, but there's not ones I would go back and rewatch. Enough for the damn cinematic universe. I was hoping DC would make more films like Joker and the Batman, and sense that they are just trying to tell good stories. But of course, that's people for you these days.
Remember that time Universal did a Dark Universe with the first Mummy with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, they were gonna try to start a dark universe, but and it completely fell on its face. It killed the universe before it even started because of how poorly it was received. So they canceled everything else that they were gonna try, to do. They canceled all the projects in the dark universe. I mean, I liked the Mummy, but I don't know. It should have been a lot better. It should have been at least a horror film and not an action movie. So, yeah, but Tom Cruise was not my problem with the movie at all. I mean, he was great in the film, but I don't know. It should have been his first foray into the scary film genre and not just be another action movie. But it's whatever. Avatar hit people on a different level because it's like they were transported to another world. It's probably an experience more that the film sold everyone no way. I'm sorry, I could yes, I was invested into the world, but it wasn't mind blowing to me. It wasn't the greatest thing since sliced bread. There's other films that can blow my mind more than that movie. Than both Avatar films, for that matter. Let me here. Yes, I know I'm doing it again, but who cares? Going back to my list. So yes, as I said, Top Gun better than Avatar. I can't believe I'm even about to say this to some people. I might even offend some people, but Wakanda Forever is better than Avatar: The Way of Water. I will watch that film a billion more times. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is better. Speaking of other sequels that are better, Terrifier 2. Terrifier 2 is better than Avatar 2. See what's another sequel. I mean, obviously Puss in Boots is better. Glass Onion is better than Avatar. And Doctor Strange, What the Multiverse of Madness is better. Yeah, I know.
Mostly this here is from mostly sequels.
Yeah, and
number 2.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Number 2 films, not ones that are continuing on other franchises, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Hot take, but Avatar 2 over No Way Home. Nope. Can't relate. Top Gun is better than Avatar? Yes, it is. Top Gun is better than Avatar. Tom Cruise is running out of time. Needs to pivot to more dramatic roles before he ages of his tired action hero role. No, can't relate. Tom Cruise just knows what he's doing when it comes to the action genre. That guy does not age. Like,
Just like Paul Rudd.
that was a good one. Like, in regards to his stunt work and everything, like, Tom Cruise just doesn't age. Like, let's say, yeah, but as I said, like, films like Top Gun Maverick, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Terrifier 2, Glass Onion, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Downton Abbey: A New Era. Yeah, I'll say that one for sure. Those are all sequels that I think are better than Avatar 2. And I will take that to my dying grave. I think it was 3 or 4 months before Avatar 2 came out, and he said, I don't want to hear people complaining about Avatar 2 being 3 hours long when everybody can watch TV all day at home. Well, guess what? That was actually one of my issues with Avatar 2, being 3 hours long. It didn't need to be 3 hours long.
I feel
You want to know why?
Go ahead.
Because there's like 30 or 40 minutes of that film that is just complete filler. I said it, guys. Look, it may sound like I'm just trashing on the movie, but I liked it. I did. I just honestly kind of don't understand the love for it. Let's see. Glass Onion was the definition of mid. Huge step down from the first film, Rian Johnson's worst film. No, it is not. No, it is not.
No, it's not. Last Jedi was his worst film.
I can say it's his weakest, but I can't say it's his worst. I can say it's his weakest. Like, I can't, because I don't hate it, honestly. I don't hate it. Like, I'd say, like, I think Glass Onion's, like, probably my second favorite of Rian Johnson's, if I'm being honest with you. I loved Glass Onion.
I think that's my third favorite Glass Onion.
So how would it go for you, like, in regards to your top 3 of Rian Johnson?
Looper, number 1. Number 2, Knives Out. 3rd, Glass Onion.
Yep.
4th,
oh, go ahead.
Brick.
Oh,
And
I
haven't
I
seen
didn't know you watched,
I haven't seen all these films.
I did not know you watched Brick. Like, that's an underrated movie.
I give it like 2.5.
Interesting. What did I give it?
And the 5th
Yeah, I
one,
gave it a 5.
the 5th one is basically The Last Jedi.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But the only one I have not seen out of all of his movies is The Brothers Bloom. With
That's the same
Mark
one.
Ruffalo.
I
Yeah,
haven't
with
seen
Mark
that one
Ruffalo.
either.
I haven't seen it, so he has 6 movies to his credit. Knives Out, Glass Onion, Last Jedi, Looper, Brick, and Brothers Bloom. Yeah, Looper is actually here's my rankings. So it would go from best to worst. Looper, Brick, Glass Onion, Knives Out, and Last Jedi. Because I forgot, like, the score that I gave Brick. Honestly. So I can't relate, man. Glass Onion was awesome. Even though my only little nitpick was I did actually predict the killer. Within the first 15 minutes of the movie. I'm not even joking you. Within the first 15 minutes, I predicted who it was. But does that mean that I hated the movie? Nope.
I love that Daniel Craig doing the accent, American accent.
It's like the most absurd Kentucky Fried Chicken accent like ever. Like it really sounds like a KFC accent, like something from like Colonel Sanders.
I heard the news that Daniel Craig wanted to do the American accent.
You know what? I don't blame him, honestly, because he did good with that. She-Hulk is the next. She-Hulk was
After She-Hulk will age badly.
Yeah, when I did a spoiler city.
I heard some people after you watched it, first they love it. Now a few months later, they back and rewatch it. It aged so bad.
I didn't even need to rewatch it. Like when I was doing a spoiler city stream with my boy Zach Goller. Shout out to you, my friend, if you're watching this. The more and more I thought about it, and the more I talked about it, I started to hate it, and now I do hate it. So, but I can't agree. Like not everything else is not aged well. I can't agree with that, honestly, because I saw Wakanda Forever in theaters twice. I've seen Love and Thunder twice, and I really enjoyed it both times. I have not caught up with the MCU shows yet, so I'm not seeing Miss Marvel. But I loved Werewolf by Night, and I really enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. And I loved Multiverse of Madness. So
I heard a lot of people skip Miss Marvel.
I was gonna watch it, but then time just got away from me, so I didn't watch it. Doctor Strange, another mid-film, disappointing. Can't relate. Let's see. Ranking of Rian Johnson. Brick, Knives Out, Looper, Last Jedi, Glass Onion. I really don't know what to say.
If Last Jedi was a standalone film, then I would like it more. But it's part of the franchise.
Yeah. Let's see. Knives Out, Last Jedi, Brick, Glass Onion. Now, Looper is amazing. I love Looper. Forgot Brothers Bloom as my number 5. What's with all this Glass Onion hate? She-Hulk is top 3 MCU with Avengers Infinity War and the first Guardians. No, it is not. No, it is not. You want to know what's top 3 MCU for me? Doctor Strange. So and I know I've said this a billion times before, but I'm going to say it again. Black Panther's in my bottom 5 of the MCU. Yeah, it is.
I think it's my bottom 5 again.
Like, it's not bad, honestly. It's not a bad movie. I just don't understand the love for it. I really don't. Like, let me look at my bottom 5 here really quick. I know I have let me back. So I need to go to my MCU. I'm going to go to my MCU ranking really quick and see what I got for that. There we go. So my bottom 5 are Black Panther, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, She-Hulk, and Thor: The Dark World. Those are my bottom 5. So sorry, Becca. She-Hulk sucks. It's terrible.
My bottom 5. You're probably going to hate me on a couple.
Shoot
Number
away.
1. Thor: Love and Thunder, Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 2, Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. I haven't seen all of the MCU, so
Wait, did you? I think you only listed off 4. I didn't hear the.
or then Iron Man 3.
Oh. Well, thank you, because I don't know why Iron Man, like, people just love Iron Man 3. I think it's the worst Iron Man movie.
It has some moments to it.
But that doesn't mean it's good. Like, I don't care if the Mandarin was made better in Shang-Chi. That means nothing. Okay? It doesn't mean anything. Because here's my top 5. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Wakanda Forever. I said that. Not Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange. No Way Home. And Thor Ragnarok. That's from 5. That's just from 5 to 1.
Here's mine.
What do you got?
Avengers: Infinity War, Captain America: Winter Soldier, the first Guardians of the Galaxy, No Way Home, and the first Ant-Man.
So is that from 1 to 5?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So Infinity War is your favorite, and then your 5th one is Ant-Man.
Yeah, the first Ant-Man.
I love the first Ant-Man. But
We're doing
I don't
a
know.
watch along on Bizmother's channel.
That's
February.
right. That's right. I kind of almost forgot about that, to be honest with you, because I had because I have another watch along going on the next day. So
Yeah, he's just on the 3rd.
yeah. I know. I know it's on the 3rd because I don't know. I mean, if that's because I plan on going to see Knock at the Cabin next weekend, but if that's like the only day that my best friend is available to go see it, then I'm gonna have to bow out on it. But I'll talk to my best friend about it and see what happens. Because
On the 10th, he's going to do the sequel.
Yep, and that one I will be there for is for Ant-Man and the Wasp, like for sure. I don't have like any plans like that entire day. Let's see. Doctor Strange was a letdown for me. I loved it. I saw it in theaters, and that if anybody has been following my channel, that was the first movie I saw at my new theater. So it might be kind of biased, but I don't care. I loved it. Because that's when you don't hold Sam Raimi hostage when you're taking the director's chair for a comic book movie, that's the type of movie you get. Like, there's crazy Sam Raimi stuff. See, top 5 for Home Video Junkie. Iron Man is his number 1. Okay. Interesting. I don't hear that every day, but nice. Infinity War, Civil War, Endgame. Nice. Guardians 2. Nice. Guardians 2 is underrated, honestly. Nobody. I mean, I know a lot of people really talk about it, but I don't hear enough people really giving it praise. So you'll thank me later. Doctor Strange, it pains me to say it because it's much better. I've watched it about 6 times, and well, the second time I watched it, I didn't care for it as much, but I've gotten over it over time, and I adore it. See, top 5, Infinity War.
The more time I think about it, of watched Doctor Strange once when it was on Netflix.
The first Doctor Strange?
Yep.
Wow. After I watched Doctor Strange, I was like, okay, yeah, this is where the MCU starts to get better. Like that's when I started to like actually have like a deeper connection with the MCU is with that first Doctor Strange.
When I was at FYE, I saw the Blu-ray of it. I almost picked it up, but for some reason I didn't.
Which version was it? Was it the first version that came out, or was it the one that I have?
That version.
So the one that I have?
Yeah, with a slipcover. For some reason I did not get it.
Mine didn't come with a slipcover, but I wasn't bothered with it because I needed to get this after I saw Multiverse of Madness. I needed to buy this on Blu-ray because I only had the DVD. So that's why I bought it. And I think
If someone
found it at
give me that,
I did find it at Target. So let's see. Top 5. Infinity War. I'll just get that second one. Guardians of the Galaxy, Loki, and Eternals. Eternals is in my top 10, not top 5 anymore because of Wakanda Forever. Bottom 5. Okay. Multiverse of Madness. Incredible Hulk? Come on, man. I love the Incredible Hulk. And I'm not going to be the only person that will say that. I promise you that. I love the Incredible Hulk. Great. Now I dropped the lid. So, because someone slandered the Incredible Hulk right in my face. Let's see. Captain Marvel, Jesus. Eternals and Thor: The Dark World. Yes, same number 1. Thor: The Dark World is garbage. Iron Man 3 is way better than 2. At least it tried to be an actual movie, not an ad for an upcoming. I'm sorry, but Iron Man 3 was boring. So, let's see. Charles, Winter Soldiers number 1. Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. Number 3, Civil War. Number 4, Infinity War. Number 5, Endgame. Nice. Sam Raimi was held back while doing Doctor Strange 2. Look into the behind the scenes for this. No. Trying to convince me that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a bad movie? Don't do that. It's awesome. It didn't even feel like Sam Raimi was even held back for that. It felt like just the first 30 minutes were just like a standard MCU movie, but once like after that, it goes full on Evil Dead Sam Raimi. Nope, can't relate. But it can't be rated R though. That's the point. I mean, even though I know Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R.
Disney.
Exactly. Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R, but Doctor Strange 2 can't be rated R. It's hard PG-13. So 1 and 2, Guardians 1 and 2 are lumped together for number 1. Nice. Both are awesome. But I don't get it, guys. I mean, there's a reason why I wanted to do Multiverse of Madness as a watch along, so that way I could actually talk with some friends while watching an awesome movie like that. So long, suckers. I had to do it again, but let's see. Trying to think of like one movie that is not an MCU movie. Let's see. Like, I know there's plenty of movies that I have on my list that are better than Multiverse of Madness, but there's only like 33 other there's only like 33 other movies that I liked more than Multiverse of Madness, and some of them are not even by much. Like, so, and I know Jared might know, but do you mind if I tell you?
What?
The 33 movies that I liked more than Multiverse of Madness. Like I can tell you all of them. Like you know my top 10. It's just and again, like from 33 to 11, they're not by much. To be honest with you. So like Prey, Clerks 3, The Northman, Nope, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Violent Night, Weird the Al Yankovic Story, Bros, X, Pearl, Glass Onion, She Said, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Lost City, Where the Crawdads Sing, Beast, Turning Red, Barbarian, Hellraiser, Bullet Train, Smile, The Menu, and Terrifier 2. Oh gosh, that's the first time I've ever hit that many people in the chat. 10 people. So yeah, thank you to those 10 people that are in the chat. You guys are the best. It's the first time I've ever hit that mark on an actual live stream. And in regards to my top 10, these are all 5 out of 5 movies for me. So like The Bad Guys, Elvis, Jackass Forever, Sonic 2, Wakanda Forever, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Batman, The Black Phone, and Top Gun Maverick. So and I'd say like my top 5. Yeah, I'd say top 5. Those are the ones that those are like the real OGs for me. So, God, I got a lot of comments. No, it's not. Thank you, Spicy 4K Action, for coming in. You see this, Jared?
Yep. Not going to say nothing.
No, not saying nothing because I cannot agree. Only in that it has some Evil Dead like camera work and references. Didn't have much to say in the direction story of what I'm trying to say. Also, not trying to convince you to like the film. Well, I'm sorry to hear. Just no, it's not. Really? Gosh, I don't know what you guys are subjecting yourself to.
I think
really
they're doing this because of your reaction. I think that's why. They want to see your reaction.
Yeah, because they think I'm an idiot. That's why. Because they think like, oh, you don't have a good taste. Well, guess what? It's just my opinion. So, can you guys learn to have a little respect here, please? Okay. You know what I'm about to give you, Becca? No way. There is no universe where I would ever say that. It's weird that the MCU movies look like Incredible Hulk and Thor 1 were criticized for being so serious, but after She-Hulk and Thor 4 were lighthearted, people appreciated Thor 1. Pretty much. But I don't hate Thor Love and Thunder.
I never disliked the first Thor. Never did.
I never did either. At first, I loved it, but I've just come around to it's good. Like, it's not like amazing by any means. It's not on the level of Thor Ragnarok, for my personal opinion. I adore Thor Ragnarok on a whole nother level. Nope was pretty decent. Definitely Get Out and Us more. I liked Nope more than Us, but not quite on the level of Get Out. Northman was really good. Yes, it was. I know you guys are kidding around, but at the same time, I just feel like you guys just take it so seriously for a certain I honestly don't know what to say. Which one do you think gets bashed for the dumbest reason? For like Live Free or Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard because of the PG-13 rating, or Incredible Hulk because Mark Ruffalo isn't playing the Hulk? Both of them. Both of them, honestly. Because people say that, oh, Die Hard should be PG-13. Well, guess what? It can. That's what they did. And Incredible Hulk, this was before Mark Ruffalo played the Incredible Hulk. Like, it was before he did. Like, so I don't understand why you guys just bash that movie because, Mark Ruffalo's not playing the Hulk, so it's a bad movie. Nuh-uh. That doesn't mean crap. This was before Mark Ruffalo did. So, can't relate with either of those. Do you think Tatiana Maslany did a bad job as She-Hulk, or do you feel she didn't do a bad job? She was given the second one. She wasn't doing bad. It's just the material she was given. I was like, See, unpopular opinion, I didn't prefer She-Hulk. Specify, please. And I'm not going to read those comments that Becca's putting about this train spotting slander, because I can't take that seriously.
She's drawing, yeah.
Exactly, because I own it, and it's my favorite movie of all time. So, very funny. Very funny. Daredevil carries She-Hulk. I can agree with that, actually. But that doesn't mean it's good. Love and Thunder was okay for me. Went in with lower expectations due to not being a big... Fair enough. Think Live Free or Die Hard, Incredible Hulk are underrated movies? Yes, I agree. Seen Daredevil 2003 and Ghost Rider. I can't really speak on either of those movies because they're both bad. Honestly, but I would rather watch Ghost Rider because it has Nicolas Cage. Favorite movie is Inception. What do you think of it? I love Inception. It's great. Not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, but I love it. But hold on, let me check something really quick.
Yeah, I'm going to head out. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hold on just a minute. Hold on. Okay, I was just trying to text somebody here really quick. No.
Like I said, I'm going to head out. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you.
See you soon.
See ya. So, see, it says Terminator 2 is better than Part 1. It is. It is for sure. It's my, where do I have that on my list, though? Let me look at that on my list for favorite movies of all time. Yeah, it's in my top 10 of all time. I love Terminator 2. Let's see. Here's an excellent point to bring. What's the point of people complaining about Die Hard 4 being PG-13? If Die Hard 5 goes back to rated R and turns out bad. Very true. Very, very true. Or basically, like, take this. Like, if the two Hellboy films directed by Guillermo del Toro and with Ron Perlman are PG-13 and the remake was rated R but wasn't good. See? Or if Alien vs. Predator was PG-13 and Requiem was rated R, Alien vs. Predator was actually fun. And Requiem, you can't even see a thing, so you can't even, like... It's like one of those films you can't even watch because you can't even see a thing that goes on in that movie. So... let's see. Which comic book movie from 2013 do you like more? Iron Man 3 or The Wolverine? Easily. Easily The Wolverine. Because that movie has awesome action sequences, and I'm more of a bigger fan of Wolverine, like as a character. Because I love the X-Men. Like, I really do. Let's see. Inception is my third or fourth favorite from Nolan. I think I have my Nolan ranking here. I know I have a Nolan ranking on Letterboxd, but I'm gonna take a look here really quick. And see where I have it ranked on like on my list. I have it at number 6. But I do, because my top 5 are Batman Begins, Insomnia, Memento, The Dark Knight, and The Prestige. The Prestige is my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. It was the perfect horror film. It is a great movie. And I'm not going to read those comments. They're completely troll comments. Would you like the Batman 2 to be rated R? I would. But at the same time, I don't really feel like it needs to be, because I felt like with what they were going for the Batman to be PG-13, I was good with what they did. Like, because they went pretty far for that PG-13 rating, in my opinion. They really did. Worst movie ever for me is Home Alone Holiday Heist. I only saw 2 random scenes. That is a terrible movie. But nothing beats Mortal Kombat Annihilation as the worst film of all time. Because that movie is the epitome of how you don't make video game movies. Like, the movie couldn't even go, like, on location. Like, I get it was the 90s. I understand. They didn't have the budget. But here's the thing, though. At least have good action sequences that are not so choppy and incredibly noticeable green screen. Like a lot of these action sequences, I could tell were green screen. See, I think the Wolverine is underrated. It is. It's awesome. You can comment one. Yeah. Which movie is worse, Following or Tenet? Both are decent movies. I love Tenet, and I do really enjoy Following, but I would say Following is a little bit worse, but I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. I really enjoy Following. I just watched that for the first time last year, actually. I really enjoyed it. So let's see. Yeah, I do too. I love Tenet. I think it's honestly probably the most overhated movie of 2022. Or no, it's not 2022. Jesus Christ. 2020, for crying out loud. What villain do you want? What villain do you want for the Batman 2, and who should be the villain and who should play the villain? I would like to see Hush portrayed in live action. As for someone who should play Hush, I don't know. Leave that down in the comments below, guys. Who do you think should play Hush in live action? Swiped is the worst movie he's ever seen. What is that, actually? Don't tell me a home video junkie. I'm gonna... is it the... but you can't clarify. Is it the 2018 movie with... who was in it? With Kristen Johnson and Nathan Gamble? Let me know that for a minute, man. Yeah. Yeah, you said it. I want villains that I haven't seen before in the Batman's. Haven't been done before in the Batman 2. Also, no Joker. Yes. What do you think is the worst representation of a comic book villain? And I think of Bane and Batman and Robin and Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze was at least funny with the ice puns. Bane was just... Yes. Yes. And also, I think the villain of Doctor Doom in Fant Four Stick. It just looked like a Comic-Con costume. Do you like the movie Attack on the World of Creepy Bad Guys? Let me look at that movie. Never heard of that before, actually. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, now I know not to watch it. So thank you, Home Video Junkie. So, hold on just 1 second here. Like, I'm gonna go off for just a second. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. I'm just gonna go off for a minute and, yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I could have some more people in here. Just we're just waiting on someone to just send them a link. So yeah. I don't know if they should or not because I've never seen it, nor have I heard of it. Honestly, so sorry, Scarlett. I can't really I can't speak on it. I would if I have seen it, but okay. Let's see. Toby Kebbell, Doctor Doom, is the worst representation of Doctor Doom ever. Julian McMahon Doom wasn't great either, but at least they tried to build him up as a character before he turned. Yes. I think are you talking about the Tim Story Fantastic Four movies, Drew? Or the first, at least the first Tim Story Fantastic Four movie, because the Silver Surfer was the bad guy in the sequel, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. So, just trying to remember though for a second, because I've not seen those films in a long time. So, yeah. So yeah, just yeah. And yes, thank you for clarifying, Drew. The Tim Story Fantastic Four movies. Those films are at least decent fun. Like they're bad. Like they're not like, I wouldn't say they're bad. They're not great, but they're not terrible either. They're just fun. And obviously, it was during the era before comic book movies got better. So, but I wouldn't say I like them. They're fun, but what's up, man?
What's good? How have you been?
I can't stand some of these troll comments, dude. I'm just getting kind of burned out on those.
One of them is actually fake because I actually did click on it. It's like the Becca one, so
like
yeah.
But the more honestly, I'm gonna be honest. If I get those fake comments again, I'm gonna block it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick and tired of troll comments. Like,
but I'm
you guys
sorry
not
about
understand like how bad it is for me.
But I'm sorry about the last stream, how I trolled you a bit.
Okay, but as long as you apologize, man, it's okay. Just don't do that to me.
Okay.
Because
I'm sorry.
I can't stand that. Like, because look, man, that's kind of been the reason why I haven't been responding to you, because of what you did last time. But as long as we made up for it, we're good. So we good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Because I have I have certain what's the word I'm looking for? Limits. I have certain limits when it comes to doing stuff on my channel like this.
But okay, so I will say this. So you remember the Alex people did think I was involved with that one. I wasn't.
Okay.
So I'll just say that. Like maybe the one guy that I gave the link to, now the first guy that joined, I was involved with that, but
okay. Just
I probably
that's the thing I want from people, as I want you to be honest with me. Like, because if I don't, like, if I'm just continuously lied to, then I lose trust in that person. So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just don't lie to me.
But I watched The Quick and the Dead recently.
What'd you think of that?
Oh, I loved it. That one, I don't know why that one gets hate.
I don't understand. I think this might sound like a hot take to some people, but I think that's my favorite Sam Raimi movie.
Bro, same. It's better than like the Evil Dead movies are okay, but it's just like
I love the Evil Dead movies, but The Quick and the Dead I feel is his most underrated in my opinion because
I feel like that one's like, bro, that one has some of the best performances ever in like, or I wouldn't say ever, but it has great performances, mainly by Russell Crowe in my opinion, though.
I think my favorite performance of that movie was Leonardo DiCaprio, if I'm being honest, because
young DiCaprio.
I'm kind of a sucker for DiCaprio, to be honest with you. That's kind of also the reason why I rewatched Catch Me If You Can last night.
I saw your review for that.
Yeah, that's actually not my favorite Spielberg movie.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah, and also his most underrated, in my opinion. Like
I liked it. Just felt like it gave off some like Hallmark vibes to me, if that makes sense. Like it gave off a Hallmark vibe to me, and
that's fine. I mean, like, but the thing that kind of caught me off guard most about the film, even the first time I watched it, was that it was a true story.
Yeah, it was. I don't think that they did. I do think that they exaggerate some things. Like with another great DiCaprio film that's in my top 5, The Wolf of Wall Street, they definitely did exaggerate that one a lot.
That's fair, but it's just, I mean, like when I watched it, like it's kind of shocking to me that it was a true story. Like, the way that he cons his way into getting a PhD or doctor degree, and also into being a pilot, like,
yeah, the check fraud. So
yeah, the check fraud, and yeah, but it's just, it's interesting to me, like, and I love movies like that. Like,
Tom Hanks stole the show, in my opinion. I feel like he was the main, like, he
knock
was like,
knock.
I'm not gonna say the other part, but
No, I'm not trying to make you say the part. We're just trying to finish the line. Like, knock knock.
Who's there?
Go yourself.
Yeah, that was
That's
really
why
fun.
I put that line in on the That's why I put that line there. And then somebody literally commented like, "Is that a line from the movie?" And I'm like, "Yep,
Yeah,
it is a line from the movie." Like, look it up on YouTube. Like, that is a line in Catch Me If You Can.
My favorite line from that movie is where he says, "I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. I'm just madly in love with your daughter." That's probably my favorite line. But yeah, which speaking of a DiCaprio movie that I rewatched recently, which I already seen it before, but it made me want to rewatch it. I think I really thought that I was going to give it 5 stars this time, but still stuck with the 9 stars. Is The Departed. I love that movie.
It is. It's a great movie, and it actually is my favorite Scorsese movie.
Ooh, that's probably my least favorite from what I have seen, but I've only seen 3 films of it.
There's other movies that here, let me see if I can get my I have to go on my list for Letterboxd so I can see which one I have as his weakest if I rank them.
You already know how I am with Goodfellas. That's my favorite movie of all time.
That's fun. That's fair, man. I mean, I love Goodfellas, but it's not like my favorite of his by any means. I mean, like, great movie though. Don't get me wrong, great movie.
Which I've just been on a comedy movie hit lately. Like,
oh, here we go. My least favorite of his so far, and it's not necessarily that I hate it. Hugo.
Hugo? Oh, that's his kids movie, which I am thinking they recently added The King of Comedy on Hulu. I might watch that when I'm
gonna watch that soon. Like, there's no Scorsese film that I hate. Like, or there's not even one that I just like. To be honest with you, like, from so far from what I've seen out of Scorsese, pretty much all of his films I love.
Wait, have you not seen The King of Comedy?
I have not seen it. No.
Oh wow, that's surprising to me.
I mean, I know, like, for a guy that watches so many movies.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, you guys should know me. I watch a lot of movies, but does that mean I watch everything that a certain director does? It can, but I don't know. So like I haven't seen New York Stories. I haven't seen After Hours. I haven't seen The King
I know
of
that
Comedy.
Becca really did like After
I
Hours.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen Bringing Out the Dead with Nicolas Cage, which I've heard a lot of good things about. I really want to watch Bringing Out the Dead, but it's just like, but there's other movies like I want to watch, and then just time gets away from me.
A movie that I'm really trying to find is Somewhere's Death Proof. I'm trying to buy on Blu-ray, but it's like $58 on Blu-ray. I'm not gonna buy that, obviously.
Wait, Death Proof?
Yeah, it's like $58.
Oh
on
yeah,
Blu-ray.
I was trying to remember which one Death Proof was, like, because for a second like the title was in my head, but then I was like, oh, now I remember. It's a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, that's the only.
But that's
Tarantino.
like his. That's like the only. That's like the only like unofficial Tarantino movie I would consider, like because he did that in because the two Grindhouse movies he did with also he did with Robert Rodriguez. Like
then he made The Four Rooms. He also like directed that, and that's an official movie too. But
I don't count it as his movie though. Like
yeah, I can,
because obviously like if I count it as his movie, he had to have directed it by himself. Like
yeah,
like examples like Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, by the way,
that.
Are you gonna join my Reservoir Dogs watch along?
When are you doing that?
Oh, it's probably maybe tomorrow. My co-host Kobe is joining it. I think Fritzky is gonna be there, so I just want to invite you too.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
okay, but
depending on what I'm doing tomorrow night, I might join because I have
it's a maybe for Fritzky though. So I asked him, he said that he is down, but it has to like deal on like what if he's busy that day.
Well, you have to let him know also because there might be other stuff that he might be doing. So
yeah.
So, but yeah, I do have my Blu-ray for Reservoir Dogs. So yeah, I can join if you want me to because I love Reservoir Dogs.
I love it too. It's not my favorite Tarantino movie, but
definitely not mine either. Not mine either, but it is like I'd say it's like my third.
Yeah.
I think it's my third because I do prefer Inglourious Basterds and Pulp Fiction over Reservoir Dogs.
I thought Reservoir Dogs was higher on your list for like favorite movies.
I don't know, man. I need to rewatch it. So I would be down to do the watch along, but it's no question that Inglourious Basterds is my personal favorite Tarantino movie.
I know that's probably his most well done one.
Well, and not just that, it's Tarantino doing a war film.
Yeah.
And I don't see Tarantino doing war films. And when a war film like that has awesome dialogue like that, then it's probably going to be my favorite, like of a certain director's movie. Like of his filmography or anything like that. And that's what Inglourious Basterds does for me.
The Hateful Eight is so underrated. That's in my top 30. I love The Hateful Eight.
It's not my favorite of his, but it is a great movie. I think that might be his weakest film in my opinion, but I don't hate it. I love The Hateful Eight. It's just there's like, other Tarantino movies I like more than that. So
this is a hot take, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I need to rewatch it. But that was my least favorite from his, is what I remember being. But I need to rewatch that one.
But I need to let's see. I'm gonna hit some comments here really quick.
Okay.
How many Steven Soderbergh movies have you seen? I've seen a few of his movies. I don't remember a lot of them. The only one that like really I remember is Ocean's 11.
That was from him?
Yeah. Ocean's 11. The remake.
Wait,
the remake of Ocean's 11
from
2001.
Spielberg, or is that
It's Soderbergh. He definitely it's spelled wrong, but it is Soderbergh.
Okay, I thought that he meant Steven Spielberg. But
if it was Spielberg, then it's no question for me. Like if it was Steven Spielberg, I've seen like 27 of his movies. So, and I think it's most of them for the most part. But I love Steven Spielberg.
I started watching Save It Private Ryan. I had to turn it off. I thought it was too gory. If that makes sense. But I probably need to give it a rewatch.
You definitely need to, because the reason why that film is so gory is because it's trying to capture like the realism of war, and usually that's what war films like that do, like Hacksaw Ridge and All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge was that was gory.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my parents love that movie, but
Yeah, and yes, I was right. 27 Spielberg movies I've watched, and
yeah,
but there's one of his movies that I have not seen him. Everybody is screaming at me to watch. I think you might know what it is.
Meet the Fablemans.
Just The Fablemans.
I thought it was Meet the Fablemans.
No, it's just called The Fablemans. And
Oh,
my theater has not gotten The Fablemans, so I had no way to watch it.
that's how
And
it
I'm
was
not
for.
paying,
Oh, go ahead.
and I'm not gonna pay $20 just to rent that movie, just to watch it. I'm not spending $20 to rent it.
Bro, for some reason they're not playing The Well where I'm at.
The Whale?
Yeah.
You said The Well, and I was like, that's The Whale. Man, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. One of my buddies posted on his Instagram, when I saw that image of Brendan Fraser in The Whale, that scared me. Like,
Wait, why?
because he is so freaking obese. Like, I've seen people like that, but bro, not like that.
Wait, did he have to use like special effects for that, or is that real?
I think he had to use some special effects for it at some point.
No,
But
I saw a clip of it on YouTube and I started crying just from one clip.
yeah, that film looks. I've heard it's sad, so I'm like,
Wait, you haven't seen it?
no, I haven't seen it. My buddy Fritzky saw it with his sister Goose, and and he told me it was a really sad movie, and I was like, oh boy, I'm not prepared.
Wait, how come you haven't seen? Are they not playing at your theater too?
It's not playing at my theater either. So I was like,
Do you go to AMC theater?
no, I have a different theater chain. Mine's called the New Grand Theater.
Either go to Cinemark or AMC, and they were not playing it both.
But the nearest like Cinemark theater is an hour away from my house. So
mine's like
I'm not gonna like call my parents up and be like, hey, can you drive me to Cinemark? I'm not gonna do that because the theater that I go to now is only like about 10 or 15 minutes away from my house. So I don't like have to worry about going like a half an hour away. Like, you know what I mean? That's the reason why I go to that theater, because it opened last year. So I've started to go there now so I can see more movies. Because let me give me a few minutes here. I'm gonna look at my list.
Okay.
It's a list of movies that I usually keep a list of movies I see in theaters now, so that way I know exactly which ones I have. So, starting from Multiverse of Madness all the way down to Megan.
Oh, I saw that you saw it recently, like today.
I just saw it today. Yeah, I actually really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. I mean, but
I personally think. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can finish what you're saying, and I have a little funny story for you.
I think that it's looking like I don't know. I don't think that PG movie or usually when a
like a horror film is PG-13.
Yeah, like usually when it's like that, I feel like those movies are like terrible. I don't even like horror anyways. I mean, only if it's like made from like A24, then those are like the only horror movies I like. But I'm gonna be honest, my favorite A24 movie is not a horror one. But no, I just think that PG-13 like horror movies are terrible in my opinion.
Well, when it comes to Megan, it's a film that is so campy, but it knows it. Like, it's aware of how campy it is. And
I was so shocked that I thought it was PG-13. I thought it was R.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not going to speak on that because that's kind of how it is, to be honest with you. But that's like the only PG-13 January horror film that hasn't sucked yet. It didn't suck.
Scream was pretty good.
But that was rated R. So I was saying PG-13 January horror movies, technically. So, like ones that I saw at my new theater, Multiverse of Madness, Firestarter. That film was terrible. And like that was the film that honestly kind of solidified that I cannot go see terrible movies in theaters anymore, because otherwise I'm gonna feel like I wasted my time. That's why I did not go see Pray for the Devil.
Pray for the
what's terrible.
What's that?
It's like an exorcism type of movie that I've seen done 800 freaking thousand times. I'm sick of those movies, honestly. Like The Exorcist and The Exorcism of Emily Rose are films that I can take. But nowadays they're just so cheap to make. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about it because I also have not even seen it. So
yeah.
Top Gun Maverick. I've seen that theaters twice. It's an awesome movie.
Didn't they start replaying it? Because I know that they did with Elvis, and this is like a big hot take, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not really care for Elvis, and I know that I'm about to get a lot of hate in the comments. I just know that people are gonna.
Well, if my buddy Zach Guller was here, he'd be like, he would have so much respect for you because he didn't love Elvis on the level that I did.
I think that it was very overrated and kind of corny. Because I do not think that bio movies should. I mean, let's be honest. Elvis's life, it definitely deserved an R rating for me. The directing style was all right. It's like mixed for me because one second I'll hate it, then the other second I think it'll be okay.
Fair enough.
Tom Hanks was absolutely terrible. No offense. Or in my opinion,
I liked him in it, but he wasn't like a huge
like how he is in
standout.
Catch Me If You Can. Like,
and he was better in what's another like recent Tom Hanks movie that was like A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Oh.
He was incredible in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood as Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I saw Top Gun twice. Bob's Burgers I saw in theaters.
I know that's probably Bob's Burgers is probably your favorite adult animation.
It depends on what day you ask me, because there's going to be one day that I say South Park and then one day I say Bob's Burgers.
South Park is mine, honestly.
I don't know, but again, it depends on what day you ask me. Yeah, then as I said, Jurassic World Dominion, Lightyear. My second favorite film of last year.
What is your favorite South Park episode?
That's actually a tough one. I can't even give you an answer on it because there's so many good episodes.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mine. So I forgot the name of it, which I'm trying to find it somewhere because I'll just say my favorite episode is So you remember when they were kids, and so they're like little kids, like in preschool. Yeah, and so then they went around pretending to be firefighters, and then they blamed it on the bully kid.
Yeah, Trent. They blame it on Trent Boyette, and then 5 years later he goes out for revenge.
Yes, that's my favorite episode. Or I like the one.
Now I thought about my favorite episode. It's Tonsil Trouble.
Oh, which one was that one? What was it?
It's in season 12 when Eric Cartman gets his tonsils removed, but then the doctors accidentally infected him with HIV. And
oh no, I remember that one.
Now you're sounding like Kyle, because Kyle laughs it off because he thinks it's karma for Cartman. Cartman decides to infect Kyle with the HIV virus himself, And
this is a hot take in my opinion, but I thought that Tegrity Farms was really good.
that's a interesting one. Anyways, do you mind if I keep going for a minute?
Yeah, sure. My bad.
So yeah. Anyways, my next one I was gonna say is my second favorite film of last year, The Black Phone. I don't care what anybody says. I love The Black Phone.
That was definitely one of the better horror movies that we got out of last year. I think X was our best one though.
X was top 10 for me, but The Black Phone I think was the best one that we got, in my opinion. Because take a simple concept and you execute it like how Scott Derrickson does it, like it's unmatched. Like Scott Derrickson just knows what he's doing when it comes to scary movies.
Is it? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look up the cast of X.
Wait, I have. Oh, never mind. I forgot my Blu-ray's outside of my room. I could have just went and got that, but I'm lazy. But anyways, but I also did see Elvis.
Which movie did you see the most in theaters last year?
It's in the equivalent of 3 movies, which I saw well, technically 2 movies, because one of them I saw last year in theaters, which was at the very end of the year, and then I saw it again a couple weeks, like about a few weeks ago.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I saw Puss in Boots twice, and there was no doubt why I wanted to see it twice. Like I loved it so much. Like
I've heard a lot of good things about it. I need to watch it.
I think it's the best animated film that 2022 came out with. It was like I wasn't expecting that, like honestly. And once I saw that, I was like, wow. Like it just blew my mind. But again, Top Gun Maverick and Black Panther Wakanda Forever I also saw twice. But fun, but you actually want to know something funny? For me to see Black Panther in theaters twice, I actually planned that. Like
you
at first
did?
I actually planned that because I was gonna go I went the first time by myself, and because my best friend told me that he was available on the Sunday that it came out, and I went the first time by myself on opening night. So,
were you really hyping for it?
I was not hyped at all, honestly. Like I was one of the 3 people that was not hyped for it because I don't care for the first Black Panther. I think it's fine, but it's not like the greatest thing ever, honestly. Like a lot of people make it out to be. But once I saw it, I was like, wow, that was much better.
Well, I don't.
Much better.
How I am when it comes to like comic book movies. I absolutely hate them.
And I'm not gonna come at you for that, honestly, because I know Fritzky's not a big fan either, so I'm not gonna come at either one of you for it.
But She-Hulk was great though.
What did I say?
Mocking Tyrant.
But what did I say though? About trolling.
I wasn't trying to troll you. I was just trying to joke around. My bad.
Because don't bring up She-Hulk like that for me, because She-Hulk was awful. Anyways, but I also did see Minions, which was fine.
I would take that over any like MCU movie, honestly.
But at the same time, I kind of don't understand why they're so popular these days. To be honest with you, because they're honestly annoying.
Hold on.
So, let's see. Black Phone was pretty good. What happened at the end was a little too convenient, though. Fair enough. Black Phone was good, but not worth all the hype. I disagree, because Black Phone is amazing. I will take that to my dying grave. I like She-Hulk, fair enough, but I don't. Anyways, so I also did see, again, because I have to go to the theater to see these movies whenever they come out. I did see Thor: Love and Thunder. So, I did see. Okay, this one I actually, because of the trailer, I was like, dude, I really want to see this. The next one is Where the Crawdads Sing. I did see that in theaters.
I don't think that I've heard of that one actually.
So
Okay, I'll tell you one that was great and super underrated because I don't hear that many people, or not underrated. It's just I don't hear that many people talk about Babylon or whatever you want to call it. I love that one.
I have not seen Babylon. I
Bro,
was going
what?
to at one. Look, I was planning on doing so, but I heard a lot of mixed things, so I was like, that one I'll wait on. I'm gonna wait
If you
until
love trust, okay, hear me, Luke. It's
like
3 hours.
okay, I'll
and
listen
9
to you for a
minutes.
second, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna wait until streaming to watch that movie because when I heard it was like super flashy and everything like that, I was like, I'll wait.
Okay, yeah, I will say that. My eyes did hurt a bit, but if you love cinema, or it's just like I feel like it's one of the best movies that we've had from the like last 10 years. I'm not, or from what I have seen, because it's just it's great. It's like a homage to like classic movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair
It
enough.
has a great cast too.
Yeah, I know it does. It's just
Rotten Tomatoes is the biggest like piece of crap ever because they did that one dirty. No, trust me, Babylon is great. I love it.
again, I'm gonna watch it when it hits streaming. So I mean, I'll take your word for it. It's just from some of my friends that they haven't really been as high on it, so I was really skeptical about it.
Amsterdam was another slept-on movie, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
It is not that bad.
I don't understand why people hate it.
I mean, it's not great either, but I've rated it 7 out of 10. It's not that bad. Yes, sir.
I think I gave this one I'd say a high 4 out of 5.
Plus, this is probably
it's flawed for sure, but I love the mystery aspect this movie has to offer. It's a really good movie.
Thank you. And this is probably his best. That was probably his best performance since The Pale Blue Eye, in my opinion.
Oh, from Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale's performance.
The Pale Blue Eye was good. I don't think I'll ever watch it again, but it was good.
Another my favorite Christian Bale film is either American Psycho or American Hustle. Both American.
It's easily American Psycho for me, but I have to tell you, when I saw one of my friends' lists for worst movies of the year, he had Amsterdam as his number 1. I was like, bro, get out of here.
It's not that bad.
Because he had Morbius and Jeepers Creepers Reborn above Amsterdam. And I was like, bro, get out of here. Because, I mean, well, even though I haven't seen Jeepers Creepers Reborn, I've heard it was like the worst thing ever. So I was like, yeah, I could trash on it too. I don't care, even if I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And but Morbius though, really? Morbius was my least favorite movie of 2022.
Mine was probably, which I don't like watching new movies, and I know how much you hated me for this, or you hated this opinion, but in my opinion, my least favorite movie of 2022 was The Lost City.
One of my buddies had that in his worst. I mean, with you, that's okay. I mean, but it's just because I think you kind of told me why you didn't care for it as much.
Because I saw it when I was really tired.
Yeah, exactly, and that I can understand. If you were really tired and you didn't care for it as much, fine. You don't got to tell me twice. But
which
but one of my friends also put that on his top 10 worst list, and I was like, bro, stop. Are you just really trying to get me to hate you?
Yeah.
I'm
But-
sorry, bro, but The Lost City was awesome. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to make you like it because I'm totally fine with your opinion. But exactly. Home Video Junkie. Exactly.
Wait, why do they not like the director?
Do you know what he did on set with I Heart Huckabees?
No. Is it too like inappropriate that you can't like explain it?
I'm not going to explain it. Like, look up one of those videos of top 10 directors that are most difficult to work with, and David O. Russell will be on the list.
He's made some great movies before.
And then
I
one
know
of
how
my
much
buddies said he doesn't want to watch Silver Linings Playbook because David O. Russell directed it, and Amsterdam was his least favorite movie of last year. And I'm like, bro, just slow your roll, give it a chance.
Isn't it Silver Linings Playbook? Isn't that one of your favorite movies of all time? Like in your top 100?
I think it's in my top like 150 or so, but I love this movie.
I know.
I do.
I know how much you like it. American Hustle. Dude,
American Hustle's great.
That one was so good. I loved that one.
The Fighter is another great one. I love The Fighter.
He loves Christian Bale. He has a lot. He's worked with him a lot.
But I think honestly, besides Amsterdam, I think his most underrated movie, in my opinion, is Three Kings. One with George Clooney. I think it's George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and Ice Cube.
Oh, it looks pretty funny.
Wait, Three Kings?
I haven't seen it, but it looks like from the poster, it looks kind of. I don't know.
That's an action movie.
Oh, because Ice Cube is usually in like some pretty funny movies. He's in one of my favorite movies of all time, Friday.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Anytime we talk about Friday, I have to do the famous damn.
No, that's one of the most quotable comedy movies in my opinion.
Like, I'm used to stealing. Get in, get out.
Okay.
Hey, come
Have
here.
you seen-
What's up, partner? Me big worm? If you ain't got my money, I'm killing you and him. So good, bro. Like,
my favorite.
That's like the only like good movie in the franchise. Like, the other two are just passable.
Yeah, it's kind of like they did kind of get the Hangover treatment in ways, because the Hangover treatment.
I would say like the Hangover got the Friday treatment.
Yeah, because Friday was first, but
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
this
Because
is
it was
very
like one of those like
controversial.
really popular movies. They were like, yeah, we got to do a sequel. No one
this
asked
is
for it.
controversial, but I like the second Hangover where they're in Bangkok more than the first.
You're not the only person that I've heard say that.
Yes, which one sequel that I feel like was really slept on since we brought up comedy movies was Horrible Bosses 2. I did not think that one was bad as people are saying it.
I don't know. I mean, I need to watch them both again, but
I'm thinking
but
about.
I'd say like in regards to comedy sequels, I think the most underrated in my opinion is Super Troopers 2.
Oh, I've never seen neither of those. Dumb and Dumber 2.
Both of those films are hilarious. Like, they're like, not only are those films hilarious, they're honestly some very quotable comedies. Like, especially what?
Super Troopers is.
I think it's quotable. It's hilarious. Like, it was during that little fast food burger place scene with Kevin Heffernan and Jay Chandler Seacar, where they have like a little drink and peel back for like a prize or something like that.
Yeah.
Farva peels it back, and then the drink starts spilling out. He's like, "Gamer, you put a punch, you son of a bitch!" and then he freaking tackles one of the employees at the counter. That was too freaking funny. Like,
Would you count Pulp Fiction as a comedy?
I'd say more like a dark comedy. I mean, honestly, it's more like dark
I don't
in
know.
regards to comedy because
Wolf of Wall Street, I always keep on forgetting that it's a comedy.
but I don't know. But you want to know what my favorite comedy of all time is?
Is it the South Park movie?
Nope.
American Psycho?
Nope.
What is it then?
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
That is a comedy.
Yeah, I know. The second one didn't feel like a comedy to me. I felt like it
Just felt like they were trying to take themselves so seriously because it was a sequel, and because they always think like, "Oh, bigger is better." No,
it's like.
but you want to know? Like I know you don't like horror movies, but you want to know a sequel that does the bigger is better thing actually done well?
What?
Terrifier 2.
Dude, I know how much you love it. So you didn't really like the first Terrifier?
It took me a second watch to actually really appreciate the first Terrifier. Like, because at first I don't think I was in the right mood the first time I watched Terrifier.
This does sound like a troll, and I'm not trying to. But did you rewatch the Terrifiers because you're in you're starring in 4K King's newest his documentary, and the guy that plays Art the Clown is in it. Did you rewatch them because of that?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't because of that. Because for some odd reason, because Frisky was bringing up Terrifier 2 so much, I was like, let me rewatch that first Terrifier. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's very dumb, but it's a lot of fun. But this film amps up the gore by 10,000.
Is it in your top, one of your favorite movies of all time?
No. I do think the film is a tad bit too long.
Terrifier 2?
Yeah, because here.
Oh.
Yeah, it says it's 139 minutes, so 2 hours and 19 minutes. This is a long movie.
It seems like a long movie for a horror movie.
Not just for a horror movie, but for a slasher. This is a slasher movie, and
when it comes to horror movies, my favorite is I love Ari Aster one. So Hereditary or Midsommar is my favorite.
So Hereditary or Midsommar is your favorite.
Yes, I call it Midsommar.
So, but I gotta say though, again, like I said, the gore is cranked up in Terrifier 2. But do you care if I spoil anything about this?
Probably not.
If you don't care, man, I can tell you. Just I'm not gonna I'm not gonna force you to watch Terrifier 2 because trust me, the film is incredibly gory.
Well, I like things like Kill Bill, so.
But not this film actually uses practical effects of gore. And it's out of this world insane. So one of the scenes is in a bedroom where Art the Clown comes in and murders this girl absolutely brutally, continuously stabs her, breaks her arm, it even splits her splits her hand, it just goes through the webbings, this part of the webbing of her hand right here.
Oh my, that is painful.
That, and not only does he break her arm, he also makes her arm come off. And when you think he's done, when you think he's done doing it, no, he's not done. He comes back in with baking soda and bleach.
So it makes her it makes it sting.
Well, not just that, because even if you're dead, he's not gonna stop. And the way he takes glee, how gleefully he takes his he kills his victims, is so freaking funny. I don't know how, but it.
Is it kind of like a horror comedy, when it comes to the kills?
Not really that. It's more like a horror comedy, when it comes to this guy right here, Art the Clown.
Does he like say like comedic things after he does?
No, he does not like Art the Clown does not say a word. It's just with his facial expressions and like the way he like and everything, because you know he's a clown. So like with a lot of his facial expressions, you can tell that he has so much glee in killing people. Like, but I think the most satisfying one was when the main character's mother was killed, because she was cleaning the car, and then Art the Clown appears in the car, and he grabs a gun, and then boom, like her face just explodes. So like so here and also just a disclaimer before YouTube decides to contact me. This gun is not real. So we're gonna try to finish this line here. So like pretend like you see me in the car and I have a gun at you. So
Okay.
So you ready?
Yeah.
So like I completely blew your face off. Like usually a gun can't do that, but I don't know how they made it work. Like
Bro, you don't see in any slasher movies where like a serial killer uses a gun, not for their main weapon, but just for like.
But just to kill somebody, and that's what Art the Clown did. He aims the gun, and then.
Was there a reason why he was trying to kill them, or was he just doing it to like random people?
It feels like most of the time he's doing it to random people, because he is because obviously it's a killer clown, so they wouldn't really have a reason to do so. But that's what makes it fun in watching, to be honest with you. Sometimes they won't really have like a reason to do it, but you can't help but have fun watching it. Like especially when it comes to Art the Clown. Like
I might watch it, like rent it off. Maybe, but if I don't like it, I probably wouldn't like keep on watching it. But hey, I have a question for like it's for like the South Park DVDs. So I'm trying to like find somewhere where I can watch them, because you obviously know that the streaming services are gonna ban some episodes on there.
Yeah.
So they recently, or it was back in 2019. They made like a Blu-ray set for the first 5 seasons. I mean, they made it for like a lot of them. But did they?
Yeah, I think they did that with some of their other seasons. Like,
yeah, but did they like include the ban episodes on there?
I actually don't know, because for one, I don't own those, and two, I haven't looked into that.
Yeah, because I bought the It's Always Sunny DVD, and if you haven't seen that show, which I would recommend it, you would probably like it.
I haven't seen it.
They touch upon a lot of serious things.
But let's see. I'm trying to think. But here's but this is a show I definitely would recommend to a lot of people. Is Black Sails. This is a it takes place during the time with the pirates.
Oh, is it? So you really like it?
Yeah, I really like Black Sails.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mostly seasons 1 and 4 are my favorite seasons of the show. 2 and 3 are not as good, but it's not like a huge like downfall.
Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Which one?
I still haven't finished Better Call Saul, but easily Breaking Bad, because that is like grab it.
How many times have you rewatched it?
What, Breaking Bad?
Yes.
I've only seen it twice. I mean, I plan on rewatching it sometime soon, because I have all the Blu-rays.
Times.
You've seen it 4 times?
5.
God, man, that's what Zach was joking on me about.
Which I might be honest with you, I was really young when I first saw Breaking. I was like 10 or something.
Yeah, but as I said, like that was something that Zach was joking on me about, making a Walter White impression on me for that. Like when we did our top 10 episodes of Breaking Bad, he was like, "I'm gonna see it 5 times." I love that, man. But let's see. Here's another show. I can grab it here. That I have the complete series of that. I love this show. But I definitely would like to go back and rewatch every season. Dexter.
Oh, I know that. How much you like the first 5 seasons?
The first 4 seasons right here.
Oh, yeah. I need to watch it. Have you seen New Blood?
I do own New Blood, and I did watch it.
I've heard a lot of.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed things about it.
But the ending, though, was abysmal.
What was? Sorry, I had to put in my headphones real quick.
The ending to this, the show was really good for most of it until those last 15 minutes of that finale. That was when the show completely fell apart.
It wasn't like good, or did it just like
the ending just infuriated me.
Oh.
So that's the reason why I just think it's fine. But like, if that was not the ending, I would have loved this season, honestly, because mostly everything else I really enjoyed. It's just that was not the way they should have gone to just end Dexter. Like if that you want to know something though?
Yeah. Or don't spoil the show for me though.
I'm not spoiling it.
Oh.
The ending to that season is even worse than this freaking thing.
Bro, there's no way.
Like the ending to this film, the ending to this film, Jesus Christ. The ending to this season is terrible, but the ending to New Blood was even worse. Like, how do you screw up an ending twice when you're ending a show? How do you do that? But yeah, this right here, this season, this is the best.
What season is that? Sorry.
This is season 4 of Dexter.
That's where you think it should have ended?
Well, not really where it should have ended. Because I did like season 5. But I think they did a good job with the ending on this one. I mean, if they ended it there, honestly, like if they just ended it there, like I wouldn't have any problems. Because
I heard you're watching Walking Dead right now. How are you liking that?
I actually just finished The Walking Dead.
Oh, was the ending good?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I know that they screwed up the ending.
In season 6, they did. Like, because
I know that there's this one season where you absolutely did not like it all, but then you said it got back on track, and then it's good, and then it became bad again. So, what is your rating on
it became bad again? Because the first 5 seasons are like some of my favorite seasons of The Walking Dead. But season 6 was when it really started to take a dip because there was half of the season was great, but the other half of the season was complete filler, and the ending was just infuriating to me. And
yeah,
season 7, the first episode was great, but everything else, it completely fell apart. It was this absolute filler.
Because I own the one. I have to count 1.
And then season
3,
8
4.
was All Out War. That was an okay
I only
season.
own
It was better than season 7 and 6. 9 was really where it picked up Like that was like, okay, this is where I want to go. And then season 10 was good, but it was stretched out a little bit too much.
I'm probably gonna get into watching The Walking Dead. It's just I own the first 4 movies on the first 4 seasons on DVD, and because my mom does estate sales and she brings me home movies that she gets from them, and yeah, pretty. I need to start watching them, but I feel like I probably need to watch them on Netflix for like the better quality for DVDs.
Probably, but then season 11 was a decent enough ending.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Let me hit the comments. What directors that haven't made a film in 10 plus years would you like to see direct another film?
Okay, I'm back. It feels
Okay,
like 10 years since Tarantino made Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I can definitely kind of say that.
Same thing with Martin Scorsese, but I definitely
but
feel
his
like
last movie was House of Gucci.
he directed that.
No, wait a minute. I was thinking of
No,
Ridley
The
Scott.
Irishman.
The Irishman. Yeah, thank you. I was thinking of Ridley Scott for some odd reason, but
Oh, no.
Kubrick.
Like
Kubrick's dead. Kubrick died back in 1999. So, yeah, very funny.
Fake Becca or the.
I'm
not even going to talk about it.
But I'm not going to say anything because I'm not. I don't want. You don't want to see me melt down on stream. So, but anyways, but season 11 of The Walking Dead was a decent enough ending. But Jesus Christ, 24 episodes for that one season.
Bro, I think it's ridiculous when like shows do like mainly live action shows where they have so many like episodes in one season. Like Workaholic season 3 had 20 episodes.
I mean, like for like a show like Breaking Bad, even though they had like how many 16 episodes in season 5, it warrants those episodes because they're not filler.
Yeah, they split them up into 2 parts, didn't they?
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because, God, bro, I felt like I received a troll comment and then everybody was just replying to it saying like, "Oh, Breaking Bad is so mid," and I'm like, really?
It was so mid, they said.
Yeah. I
will say this.
Says like that. I was from a user that literally the name is like anime is like the best genre in the world, and I look at that name and I'm like, no, it is not. No.
Okay, so I know that especially Jared will agree with me, but anime, I feel like it's kind of overrated, in my opinion.
I don't. Even though there's some anime films that I like, I just can't really get into it, honestly.
Which I'm trying to.
Like
Breaking Bad, comparing it to The Sopranos, in my opinion, like The Sopranos is better, in my opinion.
And that's fine, but I mean, but Breaking Bad just felt like a show that was more up my alley, like, and it was just everything. It was honestly like everything in that show was everything I could have asked for, like out of 5 seasons. And so good. But I think I'm going to end it here for tonight, guys. So thank you to everybody that came in here tonight. Have a good night.